Good morning students, welcome to our session. In this video, we are going to discuss about different types of fibers. In our daily life, we used to prefer, based on the seasons, we used to prefer different types of clothes. Not only the seasons, based occasional wise also we used to prefer different types of clothes. For example, if you take a seasonal wise, summer used to wear, you prefer cotton clothes. Winter, we prefer woolen clothes. Like rainy season, used to prefer lightweight clothes, which are synthetic clothes. Next, coming to the occasional wise also, sometimes we may prefer different types of clothes, party wear, occasional wise, and daily use. Used to prefer different types of clothes. Now, my question is, how do we get all these types of clothes? How we'll get all these types of clothes? See, we used to get these clothes from the fibers. From fibers, different types of fibers. What is a fiber? Fiber is nothing but it is a long thread. Fiber is nothing, it is a long thread. These fibers are of two types. Naturally you can get fibers and artificially you can get the fibers. So once again I am repeating, clothes we can get from the different types of fibers. So again these fibers are of two types, natural fibers and synthetic fibers, or otherwise we can call it as artificial fibers. Artificial fibers are nothing but man-made fibers. Or in the labs, in the factories, man is prepared these fibers. Natural fibers means naturally we can get either from the plants or the animals. So now I am going to discuss about the different types of fibers now. Here you see I wrote on the board natural fibers and the synthetic fibers. Natural fibers either you can get from the plants or animals. For example, if you take from the plant, cotton plant if you take, from the cotton plant, from the cotton balls we used to get the fiber. They prepared the fibers. From cotton fiber used to prepare cotton clothes. And coming to, we have the jute clothes also we have from the plants you can prepare the jute cloth also. Next, coming from the clothes from the animals, you can get the woolen clothes from the animals, either from the sheep or camel or otherwise goat. These animals fur or fleece they used to prepare for the woolen clothes, either the sweaters or blankets or something they used to prepare these animals fleece for the winter wear. And one more, we used to wear party wear pattu sari, pattu langa, like we used to wear this ladies. So these are we'll call it as pattu. Pattu we will get from, we'll call it as silk, pure silk. So this pure silk we can get from the silk moths or silkworms. So they are very costly. They are very costly. This is silk clothes. So these are all the fibers we used to get naturally, either from the plants or the animals we used to get. Now coming to the synthetic fibers. Coming to the synthetic fibers. In the synthetic fiber, here we will not get either from the animals or the plants. These fibers, man-made fibers. These fibers are man-made fibers. What are the examples of the artificial fibers or otherwise synthetic fibers? Rayon, nylon, acrylic, polyester, etc. These are all comes under the synthetic fibers. Now we will discuss more about the synthetic fibers. We will discuss more about synthetic fibers, and by using this synthetic these synthetic fibers not only used for the clothes, they also used to prepare several household things in our daily life. For example, plastics, plastic bottle, plastic boxes, plastic chairs. So we used to prefer these synthetic fibers not only in the they are not used in the preparation of the clothes, they are also used to prepare many household things they are using. So for that they are using this plastics. Now we will discuss about the synthetic fibers and plastic. This is our lesson 3. So what is our lesson? Synthetic fibers and plastics. What is our lesson? Synthetic fibers and plastics. See, I said here synthetic means man-made. Here fibers. What is the meaning of fiber? Fibers are nothing but a long thread, either from the plants or the animals or artificially. You are preparing the threads. You are preparing the threads. So that long thread will call it as fiber. The long thread will call it as fiber. So these fibers you are making into extremely very long threads, means they are making into like big balls, that will call it as yarns. We'll call it as like you have like big balls, like that thread they will turn into the balls. So extremely it is very long, so that we'll call it as yarns. And these yarns, extremely long threads, they used to prepare in the manufacture of clothes, or they used to prepare the long they use for fabrics, means the long clothes. And these fibers they cut into the pieces. These fibers they cut into the pieces, and the pieces are used in the preparation of the clothes, either the shirt or pant or a frock. That pieces used to stitch for the clothes. Like this we are using these fibers in our daily life for the wearing of clothes. Understand? Now coming to this, I used a word as synthetic fibers. See, natural fibers means natural we can get. Synthetic fibers means man artificially they are preparing these fibers. How to prepare? So in the synthetic fibers, what are they? We'll discuss now. What is a synthetic fiber first? See here, you know about the beads necklace or beads chain. Beads chain, here I do this picture diagram. Here in this bead necklace you have the beads. So you take one bead and join in the thread, and when you join all the beads you will get a necklace, a bead necklace, like the synthetic fibers also. The synthetic fibers also we will get like this only. Here whatever the bead, single bead we are taken, we'll call it as a polymer. We'll call it as a monomer. Once again, if you take a bead necklace, it contains, you will get, when you join many beads, you will get a bead necklace. In this, each bead will call it as a monomer. So like this, many beads means many monomers. When you combine, you will get a big chain. That big chain will call it as a polymer. So in the synthetic fibers, each bead will call it as a monomer. We'll call it as a monomer. When you join many monomers, you will get a necklace or a long chain. That we will call it as a polymer. See here I wrote it as, so this each bead will call it as monomers, and this full long chain or the necklace we will call it as a polymer. What is the meaning of polymer? Polymer is a Greek word. Here you have to split poly and mer. Poly means many, like many beads, like many monomers, and mer means parts, many parts combined, and we'll get a big part, that or otherwise a long part, that we'll call it as a polymer. Understand? And see, suppose you have the different types of fabrics. By seeing, can you identify is it natural or synthetic? it is a very tough task. By seeing, we cannot judge whether it is a natural fiber or a synthetic fiber. But synthetic fibers have a characteristics that they are lustrous and they are very smooth. They are very smooth. But by these characters, we cannot judge whether it is a natural or synthetic. We have a test. By this, we have that burning test. So you take the different types of natural and the synthetic fibers and place it, and take that 4 steps and hold it carefully. Flame a candle. On the candle with the tongs, just you hold it that fiber and burn it. When you burning, it gives a smell. That fabric is giving that, or otherwise that fiber gives a smell. By the smell, we can find out whether it is a cotton, rayon or what, we can find out. So now, identifying the fibers by using the burning test. This is important for the 2 marks students. Here once, suppose if you, here there are 5 or 6 fibers are there. You are taking with the tongs each one and starting burning. So when you burn, if it smells, the fiber smells like hair. When you burn the fiber, if it gives the smell of your burning hair, then that fabric is wool or silk, or that yarn is wool or silk. Next, if it smells like burning paper, if you burn a paper, it gives you some smell. So when you burn that yarn, if it gives the smell of burning paper, then that yarn is either cotton or rayon. Either cotton or rayon. Next, the third one is, suppose when you are burning that fiber, if it melts, here you see they are burning and giving the smell. But coming to the third case, here when you are trying to burn that cloth or fibers, if it melts, here there is no question of melting. But in the third case, here you got a word as, if the yarn melts and give in the flame. If the yarn melts in the flame, means it is burning and giving the flame, and at the same time it melts. It melts. Then the fabric is known, or the fabric or the yarn is known as a synthetic fiber. It is known as a synthetic fiber. So what may be that synthetic fiber? Either it is a nylon or acrylic. Like this, you can find out. By seeing, we cannot judge whether it is a synthetic or natural. You can find out, but nowadays all the synthetic fibers are similar to the natural fibers. We cannot find out. So by using that burning test, you can find out that fiber is which one. Means either it is a cotton, wool, silk, nylon, acrylic. Like this we can find. Understand? Thank you.